Hello and good morning to you. It's Sunday and of course a quick video to start the week. Don't forget later we have the usual live stream where you'll be welcome to come and join in and phone in or take part in the show. That's 4 p.m. today. Hopefully this video will be released before then if I've got time. Obviously time is running on now. It's nearly 11 o'clock, so I need to get my fingers out. I wanted to talk about this. This was a sort of a post on social media, particularly Facebook and Instagram, places like that. What is it trying to prove? Well, it's trying to make out that, well, exactly what they're doing in the people that are in charge. We all know there are variants that are coming out. We know that from history. We've had it in the last 3 years, various variants, as they say, various variants. And we've had like the, what do you call it, monkeypox one. We had that was a variant. We've had the BA something or other, BA5 or something, which was also a variant. Blah, blah, blah. All these other variants that we've had over the last 3 years. And if you look at this particular graphic, you'll see that the date on it is from 3 years ago, so it's quite an old tweet or post. But I think what they're trying to do is make you look at what they could be calling it, which is ID-10T. ID-10T. You can rewrite that, if you look at it, as idiot. Are they making you an idiot? Well, depends if you fall for it or not, because I mean over the last 3 years we've had lots of things that have come out and they've proven to be false, they've proven to be wrong and misinformation, things like that. So is it deliberate? Quite possibly. It has been, these things are being put out there to confuse you, to bamboozle you. But what I need to tell you is, are you going to fall for it? Until we get official word, and there is lots of avenues to get official recognition, i.e. we can have ONS data, we can have the WHO, we can have the MHRA. Well, half of those organisations we have to take it with a pinch of salt, because they have been proven. In particular, the government have been proven for manipulating data, deleting data, adding data, twisting it around. We do have released from the ONS, which I don't know if I can show it on YouTube because they probably won't like it, but I'll just flash it up on the screen so you can see that this is the actual real released official government data. This is ONS, the Office for National Statistics in the UK. This is the place where you go for the official government data. So it's not made up. It's not me. It's not me saying it. This is actually official. As you can see from the chart there. I shan't say any more than that, but you can just read it yourself. And this was released the other day, this week. So it's quite recent. And being the ONS, you can sort of pretty much guarantee that it's official. So it's not conspiracy or anything like that. So YouTube should be okay with it, but we're not going to talk about it because we have other things to talk about, like, for example, this idiot thing, ID-10T. Unfortunately, what I've done is Google it, and first thing that came up was a fact checker, PolitiFact. Well, we don't know PolitiFact and all the rest of them are all opinion based, so it's opinion only, it's not fact. It doesn't have to be fact at all. So what they're telling you is we're wrong and they are right. So it's a new thing, it's called ID-10T, and it's spreading quickly, as it was dated August the 22nd. So it's a Instagram post, and they are trying to debunk a title that came out in 2020. so 3 years old, and they just got around to doing this, probably because people started sharing it again. Could well be. But this is Facebook, and of course we all know Facebook have been proven in a court of law, that what they're doing with these fact checkers is it's opinion only. So it doesn't have to be factual, it's opinion only. So take that with a pinch of salt. It's claimed that this was satire. It's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be, yeah. So that's the conclusion. They're making very much making you look like an idiot, as it were. Forgive the pun. But this is the whole thing, that they're trying to discredit this particular thing. And obviously this was the point that they're trying to make, is that this was from 3 years ago, and that people are falling for it. Well, yeah, if they fall for it, then they are idiots. Apparently there's no evidence that a virus was named ID-10T. However, we can actually do a search and look for what is ID-10T virus. Well, very interesting. This is from March the 1st. So slightly before the fact checker. It does go through. This ID-10T is actually from computer era. So it's a very old error message. ID-10T error. It's a term used to indicate user-related errors. Right? So this is a computer system user-related errors. Not very common nowadays. The term is often used by tech support. It's a humorous and disguised way to point out that the person using the computer has a lack of expertise. The other thing that I can remember from computer days, when people had a problem, they should say RTFM. That was a read the effing manual, RTFM. So that's quite a common acronym that's used by tech support, RTFM. But this is one that I personally have not heard. ID-10T, I've never used it myself, including when I was working for some of the major computer companies, Compaq, Dell, HP. The very last paragraph here. So if someone tells you that you've got an ID-10T virus, they're implying that you are making foolish mistakes. It may also indicate that they are more interested in mocking you than helping you. So I think you can see my point here as far as this particular post. So you can see that, yeah, are they making a fool of you? I think they are making a fool of you. That's not the point of the video. The point of the video is, are you falling for all of this rubbish that's coming out from the government? If you are, then, you know, I think that most people would agree that in the last 3 years, a lot of people have been fooled one time. So fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I think we're at that stage now where, are you going to be fooled by this? And if so, shame on you. So please remember, go and do some research, and of course you can actually do what I did. Click on a search engine, because the new variant, as far as we know, is called eris. There is a whole thing here on Google. I'm not going to go into it now because you can go look it up yourself, but if you do a Google search, this is actually the eris variant that they've announced. And of course, it's been superseded very, very soon by another one called Pirola. You know, if you go into the actual article, you can see that this is the eris is EG5 and the Pirola is BA286. Search for Pirola, you can find out why it's been named. And as far as this is concerned, you can see that this the WHO not the band, on Saturday the 19th, have nicknamed this called Parola. It draws the name from astronomy, apparently. There are name was picked for uniqueness, and of course somebody suggested it as a nickname after an asteroid that hangs around Jupiter. Yeah, so yeah, it's all very interesting, isn't it? But I would say that you need to be very discerning as far as what you see and what you believe, especially if you're watching any of the BBCs of the world and any of the other daily rags. I was thinking about Mail, Guardian, Telegraph, any of those. Just be aware. Don't fall for it, okay? Don't fall for any of the bullshit that's coming out, because you have to check it first before you actually believe what you see. And it's becoming very, very important that you do that you check everything you see before you start spreading it. And certainly that tweet, that post has been spread around. Right, that is it from me for today. Have a good day, and we'll see you later.